Welcome to Poland Economics. Today, we will be looking at Poland's growing investment into its military, which aims to make it one of Europe's largest armies within the decade. We will explore Poland's current military capabilities as a NATO frontline country and take an in-depth look into Poland's massive military buildup. Mainly due to the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine, Poland is currently undergoing a huge increase in military expenditure and investment. New tanks, artillery, fighter jets, and other military equipment are currently being purchased in large numbers to create one of Europe's largest land armies. Let's take a look at the state of Poland's military and see what is in store for this Central European country in the future. How will this massive military buildup affect Poland and its economy? This is Poland Economics. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know your views in the comments. The Polish military in its current state is ranked 20th in the world in terms of total military expenditures. Poland is one of the 9 NATO countries that spend at least 2% of its GDP on defense. As of 2022, there are 150,000 active personnel in the Polish armed forces, along with 36,000 reserve personnel and 7,500 deployed personnel. Poland is a key NATO country on Europe's eastern flank and has sizable forces in the region. The Polish armed forces are organized into 5 branches: the Land Forces, the Air Force, the Navy, Special Forces, and the Territorial Defense Force. Poland has taken part in NATO missions in Afghanistan from 2002 to 2014, the invasion of Iraq in 2003, and various other peacekeeping missions. Since 2010, Poland has transitioned into a professional army and mandatory military service has been phased out. The Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022 has convinced the Poles that they need to take their defense more seriously. Poland passed the Homeland Defense Act as a response to this, which will drastically improve Poland's military capabilities. The act will increase Poland's military personnel to 300,000 and more than double its military spending to over $30 billion. Military expenditure as a percentage of its GDP will increase to 3%, making it one of the highest in the world. Furthermore, Poland's military modernization program entails the procurement of 1,000 new tanks and other military equipment from Poland and abroad. So what is the current state of the Polish armed forces? Let's start with main battle tanks, or MBTs. Poland currently has a number of tanks in operation. The oldest on this list are the T-72 125mm main battle tanks. These old Soviet production tanks have mostly been donated to Ukraine since the Russian invasion of Ukraine started, as 232 tanks were donated during 2022. The current number of these tanks available to Poland is not clear, and is more likely not a large number, and their technical state is likely poor. This tank has been pretty much phased out of use in the Polish land forces. The P2-9120 tank 125mm is a Polish modernized version of the T-72 tank for the use of the Polish land forces. The tank entered service in 1995. Currently, it is unclear how many of these tanks are still available, as an unknown number of these tanks were donated to Ukraine. The Leopard 2 120mm main battle tank in various versions is in use in the Polish land forces in the number of 249. The Leopard 2 is a third-generation main battle tank originally developed by Krauss-Maffei in the 1970s for the West German Army. These are the most modern tanks currently in use outside of the new orders from Korea and the United States. The M1 Abrams tank is a third-generation 120mm main battle tank developed by the United States. As part of Poland's military modernization, Poland agreed to purchase 250 units to be delivered until 2026 for about $4.7 billion. An additional 116 machines are on order, and Poland has already leased 28 tanks for training purposes. It looks as though the South Korea K2 Black Panther 120mm armed main battle tank will become, alongside the M1 Abrams, the main tank in Poland's land forces. Poland plans to procure a total of 1,000 tanks. The first 180 will be purchased directly from South Korea for about $3.4 billion. 820 tanks will be produced in Poland starting from 2026 in the K2 PL variant. Overall, after modernization, Poland will wield an impressive 1,625 tanks if we include the full amount of M1 Abrams, K2, and Leopard tanks. This will place Poland as a top 20 country in the world by the amount of tanks in use and make the Polish land forces one of the strongest in Europe. Artillery is known as the king of the battle and is a key part of Poland's army. Poland currently has a number of self-propelled artillery units. The most well-known are the domestically produced Crab 150mm self-propelled howitzers. As of 2021, 81 of them were produced. The Polish land forces currently likely has about 64 units, as an unknown number was donated to Ukraine. Poland is currently aiming to produce more of these machines. The K9 Thunder 150mm self-propelled howitzer is a South Korean-made machine that the Crab is partly based on. Poland ordered an impressive 212 units in 2022 for $2.4 billion, and plans are made for an additional 460 machines to be produced in Poland for the Polish land forces. These units, alongside the Crab, will make up the backbone of Polish self-propelled artillery units. Another extremely important part of modern armed forces around the world are multiple rocket launcher systems. And here, Poland also has seen some very substantial improvements. The US-built M142 HIMARS is a light multiple rocket launcher developed in the 1990s that is capable of launching rocket up to 300 kilometers away. Poland has decided to order 220 of these highly capable machines for an undisclosed amount that is likely at least $4 billion. To further its capabilities, Poland will also purchase 288 of the South Korean-produced K239 Chunmo multiple rocket launcher systems for $6.12 billion. The K239 Chunmo was developed in 2013 and is a modern and very capable tactical ballistic missile system capable of delivering missiles with a range of up to 300 kilometers. Now, let's look at Poland's Air Force. The Polish Air Force has about 37,000 personnel and 264 aircrafts. Aside from the dated Soviet-built MiG-29, of which 29 are in service, and the even more ancient Soviet-built Sukhoi Su-22, of which 18 are in service, the backbone of the Polish Air Force is the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Poland has a total of 48 US-built F-16s in various versions. However, Poland is currently procuring the ultra-modern F-35 Lightning II Stealth multi-role combat aircraft. 32 are currently on order, with a delivery date of 2025 to 2026, and a staggering cost of $4.6 billion. The F-35 is a single-seat, single-engine, all-weather stealth multi-role combat aircraft that is intended to perform both air superiority and strike missions. Once delivered, it will be a real game-changer for the Polish Air Force and make it one of the region's strongest powers. That is not all, as Poland has also purchased 50 T-50 Golden Eagle light multi-role jets from South Korea. These light aircraft will mainly be used for training and support for the F-16 and F-32. Once the order machines will be delivered, Poland will wield a very capable air force capable of power projection in the region. As technology develops, so does the way war is fought. In order to increase its surveillance capabilities, Poland has recently signed a contract to purchase 2 spy satellites from the European company Airbus. The deal, worth $612 million, will provide Poland 2 observation satellites along with the receiving station by 2027. Until that time, Poland will gain access to the resources of the existing Pleiades NEO Earth observation satellite constellation. The satellites will dramatically increase the capabilities of the Polish military in the field of acquiring reconnaissance data. As you can see, Poland is spending enormous amounts of money on improving its military capabilities. Alongside the already substantial military expenditures in the 1990s and 2000s, during 2020 to 2035, Poland aims to spend $133 billion on military modernization, with many projects already underway. This massive financial investment in the country's armed forces will forge a new reality in Central and Eastern Europe, as the balance of power will change with the emergence of Poland as a key military player. Will the world welcome Poland as a key regional power, or will this turn of events create even more conflicts in the region? Let us know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching Poland Economics. This was a video about Poland's massive investment in its military and its ongoing transformation into a regional military power. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like our content, and keep an eye out for more videos.